You don't see it, you don't hear it, but every time you make a phone call, send a text, or use mobile data, the SS7 protocol is working behind the scenes. SS7 stands for Signaling System Number 7. It's a set of protocols that connect phone networks around the world. Think of it as the traffic controller for global communication. Without SS7, your phone wouldn't know where to send your calls or messages. It's the invisible hand that allows billions of devices to communicate seamlessly. Developed in the 1970s, SS7 is a complex system. It operates on a series of interconnected networks, handling massive amounts of data every second. The security of SS7 is paramount because it underpins the entire telecommunications infrastructure. Any vulnerability in SS7 has the potential to disrupt global communication. More concerning is the potential for surveillance and fraud. Understanding SS7 is crucial for anyone interested in cybersecurity and the future of communication. As we rely more heavily on mobile devices and data networks, the role of SS7 will only become more important. We must be aware of its vulnerabilities and work towards creating a more secure communication infrastructure. The SS7 network is responsible for setting up, managing, and tearing down phone calls. When you dial a number, your phone sends a signal to your network provider. This signal contains information about the number you're calling and your location. Your network provider then uses SS7 to locate the recipient's network. It checks if the recipient is available and routes the call accordingly. This process happens in milliseconds, making it seem like your call connects instantaneously. SS7 also handles SMS messages, delivering billions of texts every day. It ensures that your messages reach the intended recipient, regardless of their location or network provider. The protocol manages other services like caller ID, call forwarding, and prepaid billing. Beyond traditional voice calls and texts, SS7 is crucial for mobile data services. When you access the internet on your phone, SS7 manages the connection between your device and the data network. It authenticates your device and ensures you can access the internet securely. The SS7 network was designed in a different era, a time when security threats were not as sophisticated as they are today. It operates on a principle of trust, assuming that all networks connected to it are legitimate. This trust-based model makes SS7 inherently vulnerable to attacks. Because SS7 controls essential telecommunication functions, any compromise can have severe consequences. Attackers could potentially intercept calls and messages, steal sensitive information, and disrupt communication services. The implications of SS7 vulnerabilities extend beyond individual privacy. Governments and businesses rely heavily on secure communication. Attacks on SS7 could disrupt critical infrastructure, leading to economic losses and national security risks. While SS7 vulnerabilities are concerning, it's important to note that exploiting them is not easy. It requires significant technical expertise and resources. However, the mere existence of these vulnerabilities poses a risk that cannot be ignored. Section 4. Cracks in the foundation. Vulnerabilities in the SS7 armor. Over the years, security researchers have discovered various vulnerabilities in the SS7 protocol. These vulnerabilities stem from the protocol's design and its reliance on outdated security measures. One major vulnerability allows attackers to intercept and eavesdrop on phone calls. By exploiting SS7 flaws, attackers can redirect calls to their own devices, effectively listening in on conversations. This is particularly concerning for individuals who rely on mobile communication for sensitive discussions. Another vulnerability allows attackers to intercept SMS messages, gaining access to personal information, two-factor authentication codes, and financial transactions. Hackers can exploit SS7 to track a user's location without their knowledge or consent. By impersonating legitimate network operators, attackers can send requests to the SS7 network, tricking it into revealing a user's location data. This information can be used for stalking, surveillance, and other malicious purposes. Some vulnerabilities allow attackers to impersonate legitimate users, making fraudulent calls or sending spoofed SMS messages. This can be used for phishing attacks, spreading misinformation, and impersonating individuals for financial gain. Section 5. Eavesdropping and fraud. Real-world exploits of SS7 flaws. In 2014, researchers demonstrated the feasibility of exploiting SS7 vulnerabilities to track the location of mobile phone users. They showed how attackers could use readily available equipment and publicly known vulnerabilities to pinpoint a user's location with alarming accuracy. In 2016, a group of hackers exploited SS7 vulnerabilities to drain bank accounts of unsuspecting victims. By intercepting SMS messages containing two-factor authentication codes, the hackers were able to bypass security measures and gain access to victims' accounts. In 2017, reports emerged about government agencies using SS7 vulnerabilities for surveillance purposes. These agencies were allegedly exploiting SS7 flaws to track the movements and communications of individuals without obtaining warrants or judicial oversight. These real-world examples highlight the severe consequences of SS7 vulnerabilities. They are not just theoretical threats, but represent real dangers that can impact individuals, businesses, and governments alike. Section 6. Staying safe in an SS7 world. Practical tips for users. While the responsibility of securing the SS7 network lies primarily with telecom operators and equipment manufacturers, there are steps users can take to mitigate their risk. One important step is to be aware of the types of information you share over mobile networks. Avoid discussing sensitive personal or financial information over phone calls or SMS messages when possible. Use encrypted messaging apps that offer end-to-end encryption for more secure communication. These apps prevent eavesdropping even if the SS7 network is compromised. Enable two-factor authentication on all your accounts, but opt for authentication apps rather than SMS-based codes. This adds an extra layer of security, making it more difficult for attackers to gain unauthorized access to your accounts. Keep your mobile operating system and apps updated with the latest security patches. Regularly updating your software ensures you benefit from the latest security enhancements designed to address known vulnerabilities. Be cautious of suspicious calls or messages, especially those requesting personal or financial information. If you receive a suspicious call or message, do not provide any information. Instead, contact your service provider or the organization in question through official channels to verify the request. Section 7. The future of SS7. Strengthening security in a connected world. The telecommunications industry is aware of SS7 vulnerabilities and is actively working on solutions to address them. One approach is to implement stricter security protocols within the SS7 network, making it more difficult for attackers to exploit vulnerabilities. Another approach is to gradually transition to newer, more secure signaling protocols. These next-generation protocols are designed with security in mind, offering stronger authentication and encryption mechanisms. Governments and regulatory bodies are also playing a role in enhancing SS7 security. They are introducing regulations and guidelines to enforce stricter security standards for telecom operators and equipment manufacturers. However, transitioning to a more secure telecommunications infrastructure is a complex and gradual process. It requires coordination and collaboration among various stakeholders, including telecom operators, equipment manufacturers, security researchers, and policymakers. While the future of SS7 remains uncertain, one thing is clear: we must prioritize the security of our communication infrastructure. As we become increasingly reliant on mobile devices and data networks, securing the underlying protocols that connect us is paramount to ensuring our privacy, security, and digital freedom.